Yeah, hello, yeah. I've had to divide these two, not because of aggression or anything, but just to give the female a break. They were spawning constantly, so I've had to try and give her a little break. I've put rocks right up to the side. I'm gonna have to block it up further because otherwise they'll end up spawning through the divider. I just want her to have a break, you know what I mean, from constantly spawning. Because he's a bit of a prick, he eats the fry and then tries to spawn again straight away. So I've tried it before. I thought if I leave the fry in with him and don't pull him, that it'll be fine then. Do you know what I mean? But no, it's the thing. He just wants to spawn constantly. They've spawned about 5 times now, all like within a short period of time. So, but they're still growing literally by the day. That male's big now. He's got to be 9 inches easy. But yeah, I keep wanting to upgrade these too, and I've got the tanks all for him, everything. But I hate moving them. I don't like moving Beaneye about. They don't do well. I've got a load of Beaneye ready to go out as it goes, but because of this corona stuff, it stopped everything because they're ready to go. Do you know what I mean? The size they're at. But he's just chewing up them carnivore sticks and spitting them everywhere. But that's what I try and do. I try and mix their food. I use them, which they're only from Maidenheads. They're like, I don't know, 12 quid or something. I use this ones, the Karis, the Massivores. These ones probably my favourite out of a lot of them is JBL sticks again. You know what I mean? I always do go on about them because I find them to be the nuts. You know what I mean? The good old Akari Gold, and these actually Kai pellets, the shrimp ones. They're just basically like the shrimp stick things. But yeah, these ones here I got for my L numbered plecos. But they're the ones that you can stick to the glass and all that. But yeah, the spawn on these is huge. But he used to be like the Beaneye as well. He used to just eat the fryer and then want to spawn and be really hard on the female and push her into spawning. If not, it should be like having to tap out. I'll have to pull her. That's why I keep 3 females. And yeah, it's a decent size. That's going to be the tank I'm going to be using for growing out the rest of the Beaneye that ain't being sold. Up here, you've got the RTMs. She wants to breed again. She's ready to lay it any minute if she hasn't. No, I don't think she has dropped yet. I would have seen her spawning shoot. But they can't get rid of these last few fry that are in there because they have actually spawned once since they've still been in there, and these fry picked off all the new ones. But yeah, they're due to spawn again, but I think the same thing will happen again. I think they've given up trying to catch them ones. These here, a super simple setup, but it's something I'm repeating with a lot of my tanks. I've got them on my Beaneye and all that. Is these little hydra, what are they called? Ocean free hydra streams. But they've got some. It's the media looks like activated carbon. It's not. It's some other stuff. But basically they fire electrical pulses for it, and it basically makes it so that when you test your water, you get literally zero readings on everything, even though there's no like biomedia in there for anaerobic thing. You know what I mean? Every time when I test this tank every 3 days, I only just do a dip test on it, but it comes up zero for everything. Do you know what I mean? No nitrates, nothing. So yeah, I think they actually are quite good. Them pain in the arse. You got to refill the thing in it like every so often. Do you know what I mean? But they do last a good while. But I just think they're overrated for the size that they say they're for. Like I use the inline ones on external filters for my bigger tanks, and they claim they're up to like 1200 litres or something. But I've got them on like 250 litre tanks, 300 litres and all that. But yeah, I also run what's it called? UV steriliser, a proper one. It's meant for a marine tank. It's the biggest one TMC do. I've got that on my Beaneye tanks just because they're so prone to intestinal parasites. You get the white stringy shit. You don't get it if you if you have that and you use RO water. Literally, you're good to go with them. You won't have a problem with them. The only time I've encountered problems with Beaneye is moving them or trying to mix them. But yeah, they're all about an inch now, so yeah, I'm going to be keeping some, growing them out in this tank here. They still have that Cuban in it, but I need it for the B9 more. But yeah, that's where I'm at with these tanks in the fish room. Well, what was the fish room? I've literally, look, I'm unpacking everything, all the stuff out of the attic I'm taking down. There's literally just equipment everywhere, huge bits of bogwood, because I had to take out that tank where I had to divide these. I hate using dividers, but I just can't let her keep spawning all the time. As you know, it can be a bit rough on each other with pre-spawning. To be fair, they ain't been too bad, it's just a bit of fin nipping, but yeah, see, they'd be spawning now, otherwise I'm going to have to put something up between them so they can't spawn through it. Otherwise, I guarantee they still will. She'll lay on that rock there. But where I've got like a little wave maker in there to push the turn the water over more, because what it is, where I'm using 2 external filters on here, I mean they're not giant ones, and I think they're just regular ones. One's a Tetra one and one's a Fluval, but with them I'm running them inline, one with the HydroStream and one with the UV, so it cuts the you know what I mean, the litres per hour down. So I wanted just a bit more turnover in the water. I mean, I know it's not putting it past the biome media, but it's just, you know what I mean, stop it stagnating. I know it sticks out if they're not going to eat them. It literally just chews them up, that's why there's bits everywhere in the tank. But yeah, I'm quite impressed by that spawn. Yeah, they're all in. They're just in their own 4 foot now. But yeah, I'm going to do another one in a minute showing the community tank.